We did to ask this question. Will Dave be practicing today?
He'll be out there.
I was runner-up of said contest. How do you feel about having, Lazard and Cobb and all those guys in the middle receiver core out there?
We'll see. We'll know by game time. 90 minutes before kickoff, we'll know.
Romeo's played just slightly less than half the plays, I think, so far. If he had to take on like a 60-play responsibility, how could he handle that, do you think?
Yeah, we got a lot of confidence in him. He's a guy that you see it out at practice, his ability, he can run all day. So in terms of a conditioning standpoint, have, no reservations whatsoever. And I think he's mentally, he's always engaged, he's locked in, and certainly he's probably going to have to take more of a load this week.
Going back to Lazard and Christian and Asami, what would you want to see from them today to feel comfortable playing them Sunday?
It doesn't necessarily come down to today. It's where are they at on Sunday. So certainly you'd love them to see them running around out there today, but it really ultimately isn't going to impact our decision. It's how are they feeling and where are they at on Sunday.
I know Allen limped off at one point on Sunday. Is it that, or are you just being a little safe with him considering what he's coming off of?
Yeah.
Matt, what's the biggest strength of your defense against a caliber quarterback like Brady? We all know what he's done, what his resume says, but what is the biggest strength of your defense going up against him?
I think it's just that we got a veteran group that's played together, and certainly we're going to have to mix some things up potentially, and because there's nothing that Tom hasn't seen. So we're going to have to do a great job. Everybody's going to have to own their responsibility and play within themselves and within the scheme.
Do you ever step into those decisions in game? Or you just kind of let Joe ride what he wants to do?
I think we're always talking in game, but and if you feel something, then certainly, yeah, you're involved. But for the most part, you let your guys that you hire to do that job do their job.
What have you thought of the way Quay and Devondre have come together as that tandem?
I think they're growing each, and every day. Quay's getting more and more comfortable. Certainly, he's got a lot to. He's just got a lot to experience in front of him, and there's nothing better than for going out there and playing in those games. And I think just if you look back, it seems to me that over the last two games, he's gotten better within the flow of the game. The longer the game goes, the better he's gotten.
On the defensive side, have you seen enough or what you'd like as far as rallying to the football? Something you used to talk about a lot. You've mentioned it a couple times this summer in the sense of okay, the first guy arrives, but I want all hats flying to the ball.
Yeah, I think it could be better. I think we've done a nice job. I would say that it was really strong when we started out in training camp. And I think we just got to continue to emphasize that as a staff and point it out when it's not up to the standard. And our guys understand that because last week was a great representation. If somebody misses a tackle, you need somebody else there to make that tackle. And so that minimizes the effects of a missed tackle.